So this is my review for the Xbox conference, the Xbox E3 conference. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Wilsono. This is day 2 of E3. Then we gotta talk about the the Microsoft conference. And overall, the conference was good. Nothing spectacular for me because I still have the original Xbox, the fat one. I don't have the X because I have no reason to find a $500 system to play 10 games I could play on the regular system. None of the games stand out to me. I'm sorry, let's be truthful. None of the games on Xbox really stand out. State of Decay 2 wasn't that good looking, and Sea of Thieves, yeah. And then the last game we just found out this coming out for this year exclusive wise is Forza Horizon 4, which I'm not really into Forza. I never been into the Forza games. I'm a Gran Turismo guy, so I don't fuck with Forza at all. That's my bias. Sue me if you want, but I stay with GT, and Forza will never be my thing. So right now, you're watching the background is Halo Infinite, which I don't know what it is. They really don't talk about it. They just showed the trailer, and you see Master Chief helmet, but they don't really talk about it. I get a funny feeling this could be like a Destiny type of game, a big open world, a hub, a massive multiplayer game, like one of the Destiny, Anthem, and the Division. Now everybody wants to make baby MMOs because they don't want to go full MMOs, because full MMOs, the real ones, they cost a lot of more money. These are not that expensive. They might have like 12 people in one map. In the MMO, you could put a massive amount, thousands of players in one map. Trust me, I played for 6 years. I played Final Fantasy 11, and that shit was massive. And that game was not big MMO. It was just thousands of people in one area. That's one of the main reasons why. I don't play online games anymore, because I played for 6 years straight, from the morning until night, playing Final Fantasy 11 and playing with massive crowds of people. I had a guild of like over 46 people in my crew, and we did everything in the game. So I stay away from the MMOs. Destiny, fine, I did it for a while, grinded. Destiny 2 wasn't my thing. I tried it for a while, then they never converted another shit back. So I think the Halo Infinite could be like a Destiny type of game. I gained that feeling from it. And the game you're watching in the background now is Kingdom Hearts 3, which is the game I'm really anticipating to play. I beat the first two. I haven't played the other two for the Game Boy Advance. It's fucking Game Boy Advance. Even the remake, though, 2.8, I haven't played yet. I gotta pick it up when it's on sale, if I go get the rest of the story. But this one, I don't see a lot of Final Fantasy characters in this game. They haven't shown one yet. So I hope Cloud is still in it, Sephiroth is still in it, Squirrel from Final Fantasy 8 is still in it. Hopefully some other characters, but right now it's just mostly the Elsa and Anna story in the background, and the girl from, I forgot her name, Rapunzel, is in the game too. That's some of the more Disney Worlds. Star Wars, they gotta add. I think they gotta add some characters from Marvel. So hopefully this will put Spider-Man and Iron Man in the game. But I doubt it. But we'll see. This is owned by Disney, so hopefully we can see that. Now for the E3 conference that we basically, this Microsoft E3 conference, it was a good conference. It had a lot of world premieres. Mostly world. It looked like they took up a lot of their, most of the show took up a lot of third party world premieres. So I wasn't that intrigued by it. I just wanted to see exclusive games for the Xbox, so I could have a reason to turn it on. Because the last game I turned on to play was it Cuphead, and I haven't finished it yet. I stopped at the robot in the World 3 because I got tired. I tried to beat that thing. I'll go back to it eventually, but I don't want to mess with that game for a while. Now the next game they all show was what was it?
Is that Mickey?
Now the next game they showed was Dying Light. That also like mostly this the trailers that I'm showing right now mostly the games I'm interested in. There's a lot of other games that came out like the Division 2, but I gotta leave that for the Ubisoft conference. But Dead Island, no, not Dead Island, son. That's the original game. But Dying Light 2 is a game I loved. For some reason when I got to the last boss of part one, it something my last save got corrupted, so I didn't have a chance to beat the game. But I'll get back to eventually get back to it. But I did everything but beat the game, and I was like, I'll get back to it eventually, hopefully. But that game was so beautiful. At that time when they came out, it was so beautiful, so grand, and this one even looks better, a lot better. The traversals. I hope they fix the motion blur because I couldn't stand that shit in the first game. But what you're seeing right now is a great looking game, really really good. And now we got transition over to Gears of War, which is the game. Let me see. Part 1, 2, and 3 were great games. Part 4, I didn't like as much because I hated playing the kids. Because I'm not playing Gears of War for with these three kids. I want to play with the main characters. They're in the game, but they're like the side event. They're on the side. They help you out. Like when you get to spoilers, when you get to the last part of the game, Gears of War 4, all the old members of the squad come back, and you get to jump into the giant mechs to fight these kaiju size things in the end of the game. When Coltrane comes out, it giving his lines. That's when I started smiling. I say, finally, now it feels like Gears of War. Before it felt like these babysitters for these three kids, which I really still don't like. This one takes place like 10 years later, but they look older and bulkier. Because the first game they weren't that bulky, they were like very mostly skinnier than the main characters. But this got to take she's the main protagonist, the girl this time. And since the first game, spoiler, in the first game when you had to kill her mother, but she won't get infested, it looked like this game's all about her story, which is fine. But I know a few people who can't handle playing female-led characters, which I don't understand. I never understand that. It's just a character. We play female characters all our lives. With Tomb Raider, and even The Last of Us gotta be a female character. But Tomb Raider, Resident Evil 1, which every single person that ever played the game played with a female character. No one ever played with the male. You beat the game like 4 or 5 times. You play as Chris, but you mostly play as a female.
I need to fix this.
As for that, the gameplay looks good. The gameplay looks actually good.
The necklace.
They have all like 3 or 4 new enemy types. I think they combine the locusts with those robots you find in the beginning of Gears of War 4. But other than that, the game looks really nice. Oh, you also get to use some melee weapons also too. And these melee weapons like since the creator of the game is Epic. So for some reason, I get the vibe of Fortnite when I watch him use a hammer. I like, why she use a hammer? Before you go watch the gameplay, watch in the background right now. Now see, she gets these giant hammer things. It's a swarm. That's a new. No, I think that's a new one. And this robotic thing is like, whoa, nice. Now we gotta talk about this other game. Mostly, if you could tell by that spaceship what game it is, and the company Bandai, You can already tell what game this is. Hopefully this is the sequel to J Stars. The first one wasn't that good, but it's from the creators of Naruto Ultimate Storm, and they make a high budget version of that same game with DVC characters from Naruto and One Piece, that pirate anime, which has over like 900 episodes. I don't know how that show is still ongoing. Wow, it's amazing that that show is still ongoing. But as you can see, it's a high budget battle. Not there's like how you gonna say this is more Naruto Ninja Storm. It's basically press square or on the Xbox press X a lot, and you can do nice moves. My cousin plays it all the time. But it's one of what I call baby fighter games that you don't have to do that much motion to do moves. It just does it by itself, and you do amazing things just by doing simple combinations. Now the next game up is I forgot the name. Oh yeah, this is my main game. Oh baby, this is the game that it really gotta get me into. My boy's back, Nero from Devil May Cry 5. Finally, a sequel to Part 4. Not that crazy DMC one that Ninja Theory made, which I can't. It was a good game, but it was a Devil May Cry for me. It was too slow. It's nothing like the originals. So like no. Sorry, Ninja Theory. The game was good. The boss fights were good, but it's not Devil May Cry for me. Devil May Cry is all about style, fluid action, 60 frames per second. The last time was 30 frames. I couldn't handle it. I can't stand that shit. I couldn't stand it. Sorry. It was okay game, but nowhere near the level of game that I want from my Devil May Cry. And this one shows is back to form. The graphics, the animations, which I love in fighting games, mostly character action games like this one. The spectacular fighting. It's a spectacle fighter. That's mostly what it is. It's a spectacle fighter. A lot of shit happens at one time, and there's a little combo meter that comes in. I don't see the combo meter in the game. They haven't showed it here. But using the combo meter, it goes from F, D, C, and B, A, and S. Or you get triple S for doing all these radical moves in one time. But the game looks great. This gameplay is crazy. That boss fight is gonna be amazing when I get the game. Anything about this is amazing. This is what I wanted. I think no, I don't think that was him. But his armor gets ripped off. And that logo is amazing. Wow, it's amazing. And there's your boy Dante at the end with a big ass with a white beard. That's my boy. And here we come to the last two games. Well, this game, they show a preview at the Game Awards last year. And it was a small little tease. Everyone expected it was Bloodborne too, but nah, it's not Bloodborne. It says Shadow Dies Twice from Software.
So you're awake.
And the publisher is Activision, which is really strange because Activision doesn't play well with others. They have real issues with other devs, or especially Japanese devs. They have these issues making games, giving them freedom to make games, because Activision really likes to step their nose into other people's businesses. So hopefully this game comes out good. Well, it's from Software, so them making a great game is not my worry. I just beat Bloodborne a few weeks ago, so I'm ready for this. It gives me a very good vibe from the speed, accuracy for Bloodborne. Some of the animation style, just like it. Yeah. It mostly takes from a lot. It takes a lot from Bloodborne. Just faster, the parries. But this little thing happens when you die, which is weird. Well, I think you get resurrection stone and you come back to life, which means you get 2 lives per every single time you play. Hopefully, which is Shadow. Since the name is Shadow dies twice. Hopefully this game comes out next year. Mostly it's next year because September is packed, October is packed, and November is about to be packed with there's like this one big game right now in November, and that's Fallout 76. That's an all online game, so we'll see what happens. Oh yeah. Oh, that's like good. Now for our final game. This is the game that everybody's been waiting for. CD Projekt Red has just debuted. We'll see. It's just a CG trailer. One of the anticipated games right now. But this game is next gen. For some reason, I get the feeling this game is coming out next gen. But this is Cyberpunk 2077. If you ever want to play a game with cyborgs, mostly the future, what, 50 years in the future from now, civilization has cyborgs, robots. If you ever seen the Fifth Element, it has a lot of the Fifth Element. It gives you a lot of Fifth Element vibes. The movie. Also, Blade Runner, the movie too. That one features a lot of cyborgs. I think either humanity doesn't like cyborgs, or they don't like privacy effects. But this game, it's from the makers of the Witcher 3, so you know it's gotta be good. They make great games. It's gotta be an open world RPG set in the future with loads of hours to play of content. I mean, it's just like 300 hours long. Well, that was Microsoft E3 conferences, and those were the games I liked. So please like and subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and leave a comment. Bye.